And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and starting in this one, David Festa. What's the word on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Steven Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 640.
And another ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Larnach under it, and there are two outs. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Steven Kwan.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Up the middle. Slings to first, and Ramirez is set down. And that is the inning. Guardians fail to score. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota. So here's the lefty, Joey Cantillo. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Let's take a look at our lineup. And an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, Byron Buxton.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and You know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Harrison Bader, batting with one down, takes a strike. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida, from the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School. One down, base is empty. And that's a base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here comes Carlos Correa. 3 hits last night, so he was a big Bader runs. And a foul ball. Ripped to right. Brennan hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Here's Royce Lewis. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Bader off of first with 2 away. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Byron Buxton. That misses off the outside edge. And delivers outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Clips the corner. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So, runner at second, 2 down. France will hit next. He's been a great free agent sign. Upstairs. Man at second. Swinging a foul. Pushed off to the right. swing and a line drive ripped right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Man on second, 2 down.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of the...
Line drive, and there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Four runs already in the frame here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 4 and the Guardians nothing. Back at Target Field, and now the DH, John Kenzie Noel. Noel goes 6 feet 3 inches, 250 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH, and that drops in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 0-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out in second. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that's a little high. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. High fly ball down the left field line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
1 out, runner at second. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And there's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Runner at second here, one gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two outs. Hit in the air, left field. Larner on his way over, and that's the third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 4 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. This is Willie Castro. Cantillo back to work. Fastball for a strike.
What's a good pitch there?
0-1's the count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Bader in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Correa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Good eye in that spot.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it's ball four. He missed down low. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lewis takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a foul out of play. Correa, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. One left for Minnesota. They lead 4-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians. Gabriel Arias. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third. On to France. One up, one down.
Batting none, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Off the plate, ball one.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the lineup flips over.
Kwan.
And now Steven Kwan. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And there's
That's
a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Pirates, Buxton.
Not
Ball
even
one, no
close
strike.
there, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That one
That's
outside,
outside.
and it's 2-1.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Fastball for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Stays alive. And that one misses up and in. And it's 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Thomas makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, catcher,
And now Ryan Jeffers doubled in his first AB. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
inside.
And that
2-0.
skips in the dirt.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses. 3-0. And there's the automatic. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Correct.
2 down, bases empty. Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. Doubled his first time up. Inside.
Nope,
and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Junis appears to be getting loose. That one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
2. 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joey Cantillo gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Jacob Junis.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So man aboard, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the slider just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Nope.
A little bit low, and it's 2-1. France leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off. On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. That's the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 4 and the Guardians nothing. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Will Brennan. That one's upstairs, ball 1. swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Larnach hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
One down, base is empty. And that's
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. Right side, hard hit. Castro sends it to first. And Ramirez is set down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel.
2 outs, base is empty. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Caught looking his first time up. On the ground to short. Correa over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Guardians go down 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0.
Before she hit the block, body bronze, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for that.
Back at target
Leading
field,
off
bottom
for the
4.
Twins,
Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Castro.
Grounds 1 to short. Rocchio tosses across to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The designated hitter, Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This to third. Fires across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home
batter
4.
number 4, shortstop Carlos Correa.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one ripped, but foul. In the air, center field. Thomas should have this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Santana.
Festa back to work. There's a strike. Santana, a former All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. To the right side. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for Cleveland, The catcher, Bo Naylor.
Now it's going to be Bo Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One down, base is empty. And that's ripped into left, base hit.
The batter, the center fielder.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight,
Thomas.
Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here's Lane Thomas now. And that drops in for a strike. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Naylor at first, one gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Arias in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Inside, just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
The Twins leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 left for the Guardians. They trail it here 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Lewis started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The 0-1. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He circles the bases. It's 5-zip. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Buxton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4.
Nope. Ball
Tried
4.
another slider, but it missed the plate.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. Buxton headed for third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now here is Ty France. First pitch, and he just misses. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
1-1.
Foul ball there. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now
Matt Waller, the next twin up to hit. He's 2 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Jeffers leads off first with 1 away.
I got a ball.
This one
strike.
in the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
That's to third. Throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Cut the ground ball.
Number 9, Trevor.
Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. They limit the damage here. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 6 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Check swing. Went around. That's strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Steven.
So the batting order
Kwan.
turns over. Now the left fielder, Steven Kwan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Breaking ball misses down and away. One down, base is empty. Swings through that.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's down and in.
Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Three-two on the way. Right through there, got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Ball 1 there.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Two balls, no strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 outs. Now a check swing, but he held up. That pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
So now 3-2. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Struggling on the road this season, better results at home. Ramirez with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next offering misses. Now 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it for the K. Jeffers down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Twins 6 and the Guardians nothing.
Well, come on, dance a little, what's it? Come on, kiss a little, so there's something about the way you look tonight.
Bottom of the 6th.
Leading off
Here's the
for
second
Twins,
baseman, Willie
the second
Castro.
baseman, Willie Castro.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Quan makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 3. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
2 outs, base is
Shortstop,
empty. Now Correa up to hit.
Correa.
So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just missed. Royce Lewis would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Guardians nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. And now it's even up.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Caught him looking for the K. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. David Festa will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for the
pitcher
Twins,
on here, Paul Skenes.
number 44.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. The Twins up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
No strike.
And that's through there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Up next for Cleveland, the
Bo
catcher,
Naylor
Bo
digs in for the Guardians.
Naylor.
His righty-lefty splits there. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. That one missed. Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Thomas.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Let's go, Twins. All right, Twins.
That
No,
one
that's
misses.
down.
That's 5 straight. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Naylor off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle to first, and Thomas is out. That's the 3rd out. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 6 and the Guardians nothing. welcome back. Taking
Lead
a
up
look at our
for the
game summary.
Twins, the third baseman,
Give me any task and I ace
Lewis.
it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished. Spoken right into existence, just the way.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff hitter set
the
down to open the
number
7th.
25, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. And that's downstairs and outside.
The only adjustment he needs to
1-0.
make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Brennan raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. Buxton headed for third. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Let's do it, Twins.
And that one missing low.
Ball upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. 1 away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout.
Now
You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So 2 down now, and here is Ty France. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 2-0 is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jacob Junis departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for.
So they turn things over to the righty, Hunter Gaddis.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 outs, runner at first. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. Thomas sizing this one up. He's got it, and that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Twins 7 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and the batter now, Gabriel Arias. Sands, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. In the air, right field. Wallner makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And a ground ball to first. France. A flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 7 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Leading up for the Twins, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Paul Skenes up and loosening in the pen. Stephan also throwing. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
0-2.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Willie Castro getting ready to hit. That one way outside, and that's ball one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harrison.
2 down, bases empty.
Bader.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Harrison Bader. And fires in a fastball at 95. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. 2 outs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Carlos Correa next to bat for Minnesota. Inside, 3-2 the count.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
The batter,
Works the
number
walk.
4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Correa stands in now and watches strike 1.
1-1.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. The throw to second is offline. Bader up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Guardians nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So digging in, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
Line to left. Larnach makes the catch. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aberson Castellano warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Matthews getting cranked up as well. Good job to fight that one off. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground. And that one handled. On to first. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That catches the corner. Foul ball. Stewart is just 1 strike away.
Plate, ball 1.
That one almost got him.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's way high. 2-2. And that one upstairs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
No matter the situation, what? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. What the spirit of funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the floors, flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather's on me. Go from in the city, your lost angles, try and move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay get hard. Heavyweight in the industry, want to cycle it up. They rewriting it, with every bit of fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet and Def Jam cold, I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Been dead to ever come on the fire.